Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga, etc. And I'm here today to bring a review for Sakamoto Days Manga Chapter 29. So the fight between Mr. Sakamoto and I've forgotten this guy's name, but you've read the chapter, you should know who I'm talking about. It continues and it concludes within this chapter. And before the fight kicks off, he's like, "Yo, I'm like 70% weapons. You going down." And then Mr. Sakamoto's like, "I got some weapons as well. I'm good. Like, we can fight. We can do this all day long," kind of thing. And now the stuff that he pulls out, Mr. Sakamoto I'm talking about, is like just normal, everyday household items. But the way he utilizes them, it's like, oh my gosh. And then he has that line about how only third-rate assassins rely on their weapons. Obviously, that's what that guy is doing. And where we have Mr. Sakamoto, where he's doing the most with what he's got. Literally pencils, stickers. He whipped out his belt at one point. You get me? But the things that he have seem meaningless at first, but he's doing the most with them, which makes Mr. Sakamoto very impressive. And now the fight goes on. Mr. Sakamoto is doing crazy stuff, using planks of wood, skateboards. I mean, not skateboards, surfboards, whatever. He's just doing the most. And he takes the fight from wherever they started off into a subway train. And now, before all of that, we do get a little backstory of this guy, and I think that's pretty much to set up, just to start to tease and set up the final big bad for this arc. We're just getting a little tease of what kind of person he is for this chapter. So it didn't fault the chapter, and the reason why when it started within this chapter is because with previous characters we've got the backstory for, and I feel like they're very important because there was just like the villain of the week kind of thing. But I think this one will be like somewhat important and have a payoff later on down the line, so I didn't mind it. But once we're in the subway car now, and the guy who loses, obviously he's catching his breath and having a little water break. It's like, and he's giving Sakamoto rightfully his praise. He's like, "Yo, he's good. Even right now, where's he hiding?" Like, and he's just there hiding in plain sight. He's just there posted, and the next thing you know, boom, fight done. And now, previously, like a couple of chapters ago, 1 or 2 chapters ago, there was that whole thing of how, can Sakamoto beat him? No, that there was a talk that was had between two characters. I forget their names now as well. It's like, can Mr. Sakamoto really beat him? And he's like, yeah, he should be able to do it. And now, I would have liked, basically what I'm getting at here is that I would have liked if Sakamoto didn't have to go into skinny mode. I feel like he didn't have to do it, and I feel like it was a mangaka's choice to just have him go skinny and have him beat him. But I feel like it would have been so much more. Like the thing is, every time he's gone skinny, I feel like it wasn't needed. It was just like an overkill kind of thing. So I feel like the same thing happened here, and I feel like it would have been even more impressive, especially with the talk that was said previously, is that if Sakamoto finished him off in fat mode rather than skinny mode. And that's everything I got to say about this chapter. It was a very entertaining read, and for those reasons I'm going to give it a 4-star rating. And of course, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, but most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.